In this video, I test the 5 weirdest fruits and vegetables, ranging from a Jamaica to whatever this is. And at the end of each taste test, I'm gonna give my honest review and we'll see how this goes. I also will be making certain recipes out of some of these fruits and vegetables, so stay tuned to the end and maybe you can find a good recipe that you can even use at home. So for this, we started at Sprouts,
the place where we're gonna be getting all of our fruits for today's video.
As I was walking through the store, I was stopped in my tracks by this weird thing.
What the heck is this? Well, let's try it.
At first, I didn't know what it was, and it left this sticky stuff on my hand. But I later found out it was actually stuff you put in salads. I would still say it looks pretty weird, so we're gonna keep it as one of the weird fruits and veggies we're gonna try in today's video.
I wouldn't say a coconut's rare, but we're still gonna try it because I've actually never had one before. This is pretty cool.
Don't get me wrong, a coconut's not really weird, but be honest, have you ever tried one before? This next one though, I thought was actually rare because I've never actually seen it before. Yep, that's right, a yellow dragon fruit. I've only seen those purple dragon fruits before, but a yellow one? That's gotta be weird.
For the price of these, $5, they have to be pretty good. 3 down, 1 more to go.
You might say, wait, only 1 more to go? This is supposed to be 5, but I have one at home waiting for us, which we're gonna try at the end, and you guys are gonna be surprised on how it tasted.
I have never heard of a Rutabaga before, so let's go find one of those.
Yeah, I have no clue what a Rutabaga is, and I don't know where to find it either, so this took a while, and I was kind of wandering around the store for like 2 minutes.
After a little while of searching, we found our Rutabaga. This one looks nice and chunky. I haven't actually had any of these before, so let's hope they're good and I don't get sick from them. But they're all fruits, so I should be fine.
Actually, a Rutabaga is a vegetable, so I'll take that back.
Now let's head to the checkout and check these 4 fruits out.
On the way to the checkout, I found this pretty cool sample that I knew I had to try.
This looks pretty good. Delicious.
And then we proceeded to check out, which I paid $15 for, so please subscribe.
Like I say every time we buy something, we secured the bag. The first fruit/vegetable we're going to be trying today is the jicama. And it's pretty sticky. But basically we're going to chop this bad boy up and make it into some jicama fries. First looks, it didn't look the greatest, but honestly, jicama fries sound really good.
Let's get cooking. We started by peeling the jicama, which I wasn't very good at, but we still managed to do the job. The end was where I really struggled though, but being a kid, it's understandable.
Just finished peeling the Jamaica, and now we're gonna cut it into small Jamaica fries, and let's see how this turns out, because I obviously was not very good at peeling it.
I don't know why I kept saying Jamaica, it's pronounced jicama, but sadly you'll keep seeing me pronounce it Jamaica. So, anyways.
Now let's slice these up into French fries, or Jamaica fries I should say. First we'll start by cutting the tips off, and then go from there. Just finished cutting the Jamaica fries. These boys are thick. I'm gonna try one just raw. Don't ever trust me as a cutter. Holy moly, they're so uneven. What is this? It's fine. I'm gonna eat a big one. No skin on that one. It's not too bad, actually. Let's season them. First, let's put some oil on them. I honestly do not know how much. I'm kind of just a kid cooking. Let's mix it up, see how it is. I think I oiled them up pretty good. Now let's put some seasoning on them. We got seasoned salt. Yes, sir. Now let's throw these bad boys in the air fryer.
So I poured it into the air fryer and let it sit and stirred it every 5 minutes. And then it was ready. You cannot tell me that doesn't look good. Time to take it out of the air fryer.
All right, let's try these fries out. Honestly, don't know what to expect. Here we go. Find a good one that's nice and crisp. Look at that one. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. It's a little hot still, just came out of the air fryer. If you couldn't tell, it took a while. It's pretty dark outside now. But I'm gonna try these fries. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's pretty good. I cannot lie. I did not expect that. That's actually fire. These are a pretty good snack. I would make these again, but I have a ton to work with right now, so. I feel like one of the only differences between these and fries are the texture. These have more of a crunchy, juicy texture, whereas the fries more soft and crispy. But besides that, these are pretty good. Now let's move on to the next thing, the coconut. Coconut time. Gotta take the wrap off. Now you see these 3 holes right here? We're gonna pry them open and get all the juice out into this cup. Oh. I think that's good. Finally. Got some little chips flying off. There we go. Let's let that sit real quick and get a towel so we can open this coconut whenever it's done juicing. We got a Christmas towel, even though Christmas was like 2 months ago. Get the final juice out of here. Starting to get a crack in it. There we go. Coconut. Now let's take the inside out. Oh, it's slick. Woohoo! Looks like we got a piece of coconut. I'm just gonna lick it. It's kind of salty. You probably have to wash it before you eat it. Well, we got inside the coconut. Right now, we're gonna pry out the meat and shave off the exterior so we can get a nice coconut meat and actually taste it instead of just licking it. All right, here we go. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, heck no. Too salty, even with washed. Oh, I do not want to try the rest of this. I really want to try this, but I got some coconut in it. I would say that is like a solid 0 out of 10. I was gagging on it, bro. Holy. I'm just gonna try a quick sip. I'm scared after that coconut taste, bro. Oh. Coconuts are straight buns, bro. Holy. I was not expecting that. All right, well, let's move on to the next food because I need to clear my mouth. All right, now for the yellow dragon fruit. And we'll be cutting in half. I already know how to open a dragon fruit, but I hope the yellow one's the same. So let's take it and chop it down the middle. Nice. Now, we gotta pry it open. So, oh, it's very juicy. There it is. Let's cut it into little parts to eat. Now for first bite. It tastes a lot like watermelon, I'll tell you that. It's actually pretty good. Now moving on to the next food. Now for the fourth vegetable, the rutabaga. We're actually gonna make the second French fries this video, except this one's gonna be made out of rutabaga. So we're gonna make some rutabaga fries. So the first step we're gonna do is peel it all off. Dang, this thing is cold, bro. It's so hard to do.
I'll tell you what, I was obviously getting better at peeling throughout this video.
Rutabaga. Well, the rutabaga is now peeled, and honestly, it was so cold that it was actually kind of tough to peel. My hand is numb from how cold it was, but now we gotta cut the ends off so we can actually chop it into fries. So let's start cutting each end off and making it into like more of a square shaped rutabaga.
I gotta be honest, this rutabaga was pretty hard to cut.
Woo! Now let's cut this thing into chips, and then from there we can cut it into fries. Uh-oh. I'm gonna go wash this off. When I was cleaning the rutabaga, we got some seasoning, olive oil, and more seasoning. Let's finish chopping up this rutabaga and then making the fries. Look at those fries. Hey, I know what I'm doing now. I watched a tutorial this time. Let's go. Time to make them into fries like these right here. And then we're gonna put them in that bowl. So now, I actually got a ton better at cutting fries. So we're gonna put all these in the bowl and start seasoning them. We're gonna eat a little fry without seasoning, raw, just to see what a normal rutabaga tastes like. And then we'll season it. So let's try it. A little crunchy, but otherwise, very vegetable tasty. It's kind of like broccoli, honestly. Now let's season it up and it'll probably taste a ton better. First, oil.
I bet you remember this seasoning from when I made the Jicama fries.
I've honestly become a better chef as I've been doing this, which is useful for later on in life, so I'm pretty proud of myself. I think I'm gonna add a little more olive oil to this. Now let's go throw it in the air fryer and see how it tastes. Took a while for these to air fry. As you can tell, it's dark outside, but we're gonna try our first one. They're still hot. They really actually smell pretty good. Let's try a smaller one. 3, 2, 1. It's basically a potato fry. I cannot lie, what the heck? No crunch to it. Soft. Rutabaga. These ought to be the best thing I've tried in this video. These would make an excellent snack.
Actually tastes way better. Kind of tastes like broccoli though. It obviously tastes way better than a coconut.
Moving on to the final fruit, the pomelo. And I'm actually gonna finish these. For the fifth and final fruit, we're gonna be trying the pomelo. And it smells pretty sweet, I can't lie. So let's open it, and I'm pretty sure it's a citrus fruit. So just like an orange, we can peel it open. It's a bit harder to peel open than I intended. I'm just gonna lick this to see what it tastes like. I can't lie, it's pretty good. I think there's actually more exterior stuff than fruit in here. Also, I have no clue how to do one of these, so hopefully I'm doing it right. We got a massive piece right here. Let's try it. It's not what I expected. Gosh, its juice is getting everywhere. I don't know what I say about this. It's good, but it's like really hard to get to. I mean, it tastes like an orange, but less sweet, I guess. It kind of exactly tastes like an orange. Well, that's it. I'm not eating that piece again. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Peace.